He said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, it's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Just about set, and today's starting pitcher, it's Sonny Gray.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to get underway. Ian Happ up to hit.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
And a foul ball. That one just misses, and a count 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Seiya
One
Suzuki.
gone, runner at first. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Right through there for a strike. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
To short, could be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Back here in St. Louis, pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. There's a strike. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. 3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard hit, right side. Horner over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Second designated
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup.
Burleson.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson.
Come on, Alec.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Popped up. Swanson makes the grab, and there's two gone.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker brings it in for the third out. Scoreless after one. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Not even close there. And that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker moves towards it. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Nico
2 down,
Horner.
base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good, oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. That one to first. Bush takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
This sport can be such a game of inches as we see it right there. Extended and just out of his reach. Had a bad read and a bad jump, and I think that's what cost him. It turned into extra bases.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And that's outside. Ball 1. Just missed. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Gray back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering upstairs. Just missed. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Count full.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gage Workman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Outside. And it's 2-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and now it's Miguel Amaya. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Hit in the air left field. Nootbaar moves under it, makes the grab, and that is that. One left for the Cubs, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And there's the strike. Good eye in that spot.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now Victor Scott. In there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.